Well, this is rather strange. Truth be told, I wasn't supposed to be doing a video here until extremely early next Thursday morning. So, well, if anyone's wondering if I had power at my apartment last night due to the storm, the answer is no. Surprisingly, okay. So, obviously my low from yesterday is the fact that there was a huge storm. And I obviously had no power. But, I mean, I got to my apartment last night after visiting my parents. And there was, and there was no power. I'm literally driving through the city of Elmira. And by the time I got to, Church Street, there was nothing. There was, no lights anywhere save for, street lights to light up the way. The stoplights weren't even working. Luckily, though, I think, keep in mind, I have never been in a situation where, a city has lost power and so the stoplights don't work. So apparently, the protocol is, stoplights work like a regular stop sign. There's a bunch of cars that show up, everybody goes, one at a time. It's proper etiquette, which is nice. So, even in quite literally dark times, people know how to act as a very well-functioning community. That's cool. No, but there really was no power. And on top of that, I think I'm coming down with something, which is always a good thing. So there's that. There's let's see, what else? All right, my high. My high was, I did get to spend time with my family yesterday, albeit a little bit. And my act of kindness was I was able to empty the dehumidifier for my dad yesterday, as well as run a couple errands for my family shop. So, kind of a busy day. Today's going to be pretty busy. Admittedly, I've been alluding to the fact that I've been going to Colorado for quite a while now. And today is going to be a really big day for me. Because I'm going to be seeing someone who's going to help me mentally prepare for it. Among other things. Including working on self-confidence, self-love, and trying to make it known that I'd like to be included without coming across as rude. So, a pretty important day today. And that's not even the only thing I'm doing. Another thing I'm doing today is Rita's is opening back up again. Right, for those of you who don't know, Rita's was actually closed for a little bit because, a pretty big storm, not quite unlike the storm we had last night, just showed up and, ruined, the power lines to Rita's. So they're only, gonna now today reopen, which is a good thing. Normally my protocol is if I miss a week going to Rita's, I just simply go another day this week. So I'll probably go today. I'll go tomorrow. That'll make up for what I missed. Come to think of it, maybe I should probably go every day this week. Because here's the thing. I should be able to make it Thursday. Oh, because remember, I'm going to be off all next week. Oh, not 2 weeks from now, I'm going to be up at Cuca Lake. I will almost have no reason to come back down from Cuca Lake. So, maybe going to Rita's 3 times this week, that might actually be enough. Because I could just simply go once next week and boop, I'm caught up. Or I could go twice next week. I could do that too. I'm going to have to play that by ear. So, hopefully by the time I return to my apartment tonight, power should be at my apartment again. If not, it's not the worst thing in the world. I could always just come here to, get cleaned up and everything. But I can always, I like sleeping in my bed in my apartment. I gotta say though, I went to bed at almost midnight. And I was really worried because my phone was completely off. There was no alarm I had to wake me up. So Surprisingly, I woke up at like 5:06, and now I'm here. So, with all that taken care of, let's see what, we have a new Hot Ones guest this week. Let me just check my notes real fast. Let's see. I believe it should be the 10th episode of season 25, if I'm not mistaken. Season 25, episode 10. Okay. Yeah, season 25, episode 10, making this week will be the 34th Hot Ones guest of 2024. So, yeah. Hold on a second. Oh, I completely messed that up. It should be 23rd, not 33rd. That is a huge mistake on my part. I do not know anything about numbers, apparently. So, now I can say the 24th First Sweet Feast Hot Ones yes of 2024 is. Here's a load real fast. Oh, no way. No way. Dude. It's Childish Gambino. That is sick. Better, hold on. That is Donald Glover, man. Donald Glover is in the house for Hot Ones. I mean, I'll be honest. Childish Gambino really, because here's the thing. For a long time now, musicians, specifically rappers, have been some of the best episodes in Hot Ones. And every now and again, Childish Gambino is somebody that's often spoken of on Hot Ones. Most notably, Adam Richman, when he was on Hot Ones, he talked about how, he's listening to, because Adam Richman is huge into rap. He even spit a couple lyrics himself a couple times. Let's see. Yeah. Sorry. That was awkward. Sorry, my dad literally just walked right by. Yeah, that's the problem that I have when I'm out in Colorado, probably. Oh, well. Anyway, so... and that's the sound of his car. Great. Actually, I'll bring Colorado, something about Colorado again in a second. Anyway, so Adam Richman, years ago, he was on Hot Ones, right? And, because, he's big into rap music and stuff, and he's listening to, stuff by Childish Gambino. And, obviously, because Adam Richman knows who Donald Glover is, but that was the first time he learned that Childish Gambino and Donald Glover are the same people. So he's listening to Childish Gambino. Someone's telling him that's Donald Glover. He's like, that's Donald freaking Glover? I mean, personally, the only thing I've ever really known Childish Gambino / Donald Glover to do was play Simba in the live action remake of The Lion King. At least I think that was him. I mean, say what you want about, those live-action Disney remakes. They do get themselves pretty solid casting for those movies. Although, from what I haven't seen the live-action, I say live-action because there's, it's live-action because, obviously, it's supposed to take place in the human world. There's no humans in The Lion King. None. There isn't even, the remains of a skeleton in those movies. It's just, no one's there. It's just nothing but animals. So, and every animal in that movie is, admittedly good CGI, but still, they're all CGI. So, huh. Although from what I hear, I think it's Bill Eichner and Seth Rogen who play Timon and Pumbaa respectively. I hear like they're one of the few things about that movie that's actually better than the old one. And I like Timon and Pumbaa in the old movie, but I mean I've seen the clip of I haven't seen the live action Lion King, but the one scene I definitely have seen multiple times is the introduction to Timon and Pumbaa, where Seth was like, oh, I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna get one of those brothers someday. And then they talk about how they're gonna adopt Simba, and then Pumbaa, obviously voiced by Seth, was like, we're gonna name him Fred. I love that. That is exactly what I would say too. That is exactly what I would do. We're gonna name him Fred. Like, that is exactly what I would do. Like, I mean, I love Seth Rogen. I do. I know that he's got himself a few share of haters. I see why, but I don't hate him. So yeah, Childish Gambino on Hot Ones. Definitely a name I've heard multiple times watching the show, and they're finally going to get him on. I mean, stretch goal in terms of what question I want to hear. I'm sure it's going to involve the Lion King. Especially when, like, for whatever reason, Disney decided, hey, we're going to make a movie about Mufasa. And we're going to bring, like, the original cast of the Lion King, too, for reasons. I don't know. Maybe Childish Gambino's promoting that. I mean, that movie's not scheduled to come out until December. So, I don't know. Well, I don't want to worry about that now. Let's focus on the days ahead, specifically when I go to Colorado. I mentioned earlier how I was going to be doing a video here on the day I'm leaving. Imagine, obviously, me being here, but chances are it's still going to be pitch black outside. Because our flight for Colorado leaves at like 6 a.m. Meaning, bare minimum, I got to get up at like 3:30, crank out this video, hopefully get it uploaded, and then then my folks and I take off to Colorado. Honestly, because here's the thing, there may actually be like a layover or something in terms of getting to Colorado. So maybe I'd be able to do a video there. I'd be cutting it pretty close, especially when, I gotta worry about plugging the computer in. You gotta worry about a whole bunch of other stuff or whatever. Plus, maybe I'll do what Dave Portnoy does. Like, he'll do like a emergency press conference, State of the Union type thing whenever he does like a short. Dave Portnoy's awesome. I love Dave Portnoy, but he seems like he'd be the kind of guy who, like, when he's not making fun of me, he's awesome. But he's the kind of guy who, like, if he's, like, making fun of you or saying anything, or, like, say anything bad about you, it kind of stings a little. I'm not going to lie. It would kind of sting. He's never actually said anything bad about me. But it would. But I'm guessing it would probably sting if, like, he did. Dave Portnoy, love you. You're a legend. Okay? That's what I'm going to say. One bite, everybody knows the rules. So, I think when I get to Colorado, I'm going to get a lay of the land in terms of how doing my videos is going to work. Because unfortunately, and this is so stupid, like, I'm 34 years old. I should have my own hotel room. Nope. I got a room with my mom and dad. I mean, look, it's not like I'm going to be out there for a long period of time. Hell, Sunday morning is probably going to be like next Thursday morning. Well, hold on. The 28th, I mean. Sunday, July 28th is going to be like Thursday morning where I get up stupid early and get the video done. And considering we're driving all the way to Denver International, which has a reputation for not being a very good airport. And not to mention, like, we're gonna probably get up, like, the earliest possible hours ever to get to a stupid early flight. And we're not going to ride back in Big Flats until like 11 o'clock at night. Sunday, July 28th is probably going to suck. Not gonna lie. But I do know that come hell or high water, the instant I get back to Elmira, and obviously I go through baggage claim and everyone has their stuff in order, I'm immediately taking my car. I'm going back up to Cuba Lake. Because I already missed one weekend. I don't want to miss any longer than I have to. But that's just me. So, especially when I think we have family coming during that week. So, I got prepared for that as well. So, imagine this background like about just under a week and a half from now, but much more frantic. I hope you like this video. If you did, like, subscribe to the YouTube channel on social media. As always, I'm very home in this video. For all of you guys watching, enjoy today. Hopefully you have a wonderful, wonderful, wonderful Tuesday. Oh, happy Tuesday, folks. And remember, man, you guys want to talk to Jim Mosey. We're here to learn. We're back. Take care and make good choices. 607 all day, baby.